Falana's interpretation of Supreme Court judgment on Rivers crisis misleading. Bob. And now to the news info. A member of the House of Representatives representing Abua Odua and Ahwada Hills Federal Constituency of Rivers State, Solomon Bob, has disagreed with a renowned lawyer, Femi Falana's opinion on the recent Supreme Court judgment. You dey follow lawyer dey drag. Are you a lawyer yourself? A lawyer is saying something, you are saying another thing, you are disagreeing with a lawyer. Okay, you are the one that will interpret the law for him. Recall that the Apex Court had last week dismissed an appeal by Governor Siminalayi Fubara against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had earlier upheld a federal high judgment recognizing the Puerto Rican lawmaker Martin Amewule as the authentic Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly. He's not authentic, Oko. He's fake. He's not a speaker. You people are just deceiving him. In a press statement issued in Abuja on Friday, Solomon Bob decried Femi Falana's declaration in a TV program that the Supreme Court judgment only addressed the issue of the 2024 budget. Yes, that's what they addressed. It's only the budget that they addressed. People are saying, because of that, Wike has won, Mrs. Amewule has won, and so blah, blah, blah. They should make them the speaker back. He should go and start his job. It's a lie. They only talked about the 2024 budget, which Fubara withdrew because there's no point going for a case when we're already in 2025 and you're still talking about 2024 budgets that people have already executed. You've already spent the money. So why are you going for a court case for a 2024 budget again? So he withdrew the case and not the membership and leadership of the State Assembly. He said on 10th of January 2025, the Supreme Court dismissed an appeal by Governor Siminalayi Fubara against the judgment of the Court of Appeal, which had earlier upheld the judgment of Justice Joseph Omotosho of the Federal High Court in suit number FAC/ABJ/CS/1613/2003. Justice Omotosho's judgment, which was delivered on 22nd January 2024 in Majesties 2024, touched on the entirety of the issues at the center of the crisis, including A. Leadership and membership of the Rivers State House of Assembly, and B. Presentation of the 2024 appropriation law or any presentations to the House of Assembly. Bob noted that one of the judgment orders declared that an order is hereby made restraining the 11th defendant, Governor Fubara, from howsoever or in whatsoever manner making any request, presentation or nomination in the Rivers State House of Assembly except to the House of Assembly under the leadership of second plaintiff Speaker Martin Amewule. Why? But that lawyer said that judge that gave that judgment, they are supposed to remove that judge. He should not be judging matters again because that's a very wrong judgment. If you are going to go by the constitutional rules, these people are no longer supposed to even step their foot in that House of Assembly again because they've defected. What are they looking for again? You're not saying that you should make them the speaker. He should allow them to be speaker after defecting. It's not possible. Clearly, the judgment does not address questions of the 2024 budget presentation alone, but all subsequent presentations, including that of 2025. See this one. Request or nomination before the Rivers State House of Assembly. According to him, the ink on the Supreme Court's dismissal had hardly dried up when Mr. Femi Falana appeared on a television program to profile yet another misleading interpretation. So you think that a lawyer would misinterpret the law than you? Are you a lawyer? In his presentation, Mr. Falana claimed that the dismissed appeal related only to the 2024 appropriation law and therefore merely academic. He said what he said is only for 2024 appropriation bill. As the above order shows, Mr. Falana was wrong. Lawyer dey wrong. Wahala. He was also downplaying the ramification of spending without an appropriation law. He also claimed that the dismissed appeal did not touch on the question of membership of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Yes, they did touch it. Did they mention it? They talk about the speakers? No. They only talked about budget. People are saying it means that they can reinstate the speaker and he can go and start doing his job. But I beg, nobody talked about that. He also claimed that the dismissed appeal did not touch on the question of membership of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Indeed, virtually all the relief sought and granted by the Federal High Court and the decision of the Court of Appeal affirmed the subsisting membership of the House of Assembly by the 27 legislators. By the reason of Section 272, subsection 3 of the Constitution, only the Federal High Court is vested with jurisdiction on any question of vacancy in the seat of the House of Assembly. Justice Omotosho's judgment with the affirming appeals remains the only decision by a court with the requisite jurisdiction to have pronounced on the status of the 27 members of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Mr. Falana's insistence that they have lost their seats is outrageous. It lacks a legal basis. How? Is it not in the Constitution? Which one lack legal basis again? All these people that will just come outside and be talking, Bob. Which legal basis does it lack? They've lost their seats. People better wake up to the reality and realize that these people have lost their seat and they are not going to get it back. Not with all the stress that they've put Fubara through, they are not going to get it back. Contrary to his vaunted opinion, Section 109, subsection, people will be quoting Constitution. People will not go and quote the one that says that when a lawmaker defects, he's no longer liable to own that seat again. He's automatically losing the seat. People will not go and quote that one, but you'll be quoting another thing because it's not in your favor. Section 109, subsection 1G of the Constitution is not self-executory, and realistically, under a constitutional democracy, no law is, because every constitutional provision is ultimately subject to judicial interpretation. To suggest otherwise is to deny the imperative of judicial review. I'm dismayed by Mr. Falana's consistent penchant for misleading the public with respect to the Rivers crisis. I beg, you are the one misleading us here. Nigeria's recent history is regrettably replete with instances of defections right across states and federal legislatures. Mr. Falana has not been straining at the leash to make the same case in other instances. In his many public appearances on the Rivers crisis, he has employed self-serving sophistry and whataboutism to justify every illegality and absurdity, including that 3 members can constitute the legal quorum in a house, as yet 30 members, and because the 3 members are the only legal ones for now. And it is not Fubara that told INEC not to conduct election. If they conduct election, they will have more members, but since they refused, then what do people want Fubara to do? He should put the country on hold because of some lawmakers that decide to go to another party. He's not going to do that. Mr. Falana should separate his animus towards an individual from his exposition of the law and have the humility to admit that he is not the law. I beg, let's hear word. Because no matter how much legal knowledge he professes, his opinion remains his personal opinion and cannot approximate to the law. So you mean that somebody that has been a lawyer for almost more than 30 years, you are telling him he does not know the law, Abi? It is you that know the law. Sit down there. Beg, let's hear word. Judge Jonel said this man is an idiot and obviously he works for Wiki. Before Uncle, all of them, they are working for Wiki now, not Rivers State, because we Rivers people, we know the truth. Yes, they know the truth. Justice Tete says Solomon Bob is so unfortunate a lawmaker that doesn't know the law. A total waste of taxpayers' money. I'm telling you, you should be recalled with immediate effect. Exactly. Most of them that call themselves lawmakers, they no go law school. They don't know anything. And really, they are just wasting taxpayers' money. Collecting money for going to do nothing there, knowing nothing. Just want everybody want to have opinion. Imagine. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.